Good morning. My name is Hayes. I'm your nurse.
I'm Maura. I'll be your nurse today. Could you please confirm your name and date of birth, please?
Mildred Munsor, 620.
Thank you.
Could you tell me what brought you here today?
The car accident.
When was that?
Hmm. 2 days ago.
How do you feel right now?
Fine.
Is there anything we can do for you while you're here? So, do you always go by Mildred, or do you have a short that you prefer?
Really?
Oh, I like that. Millie is nice. So tell me about yourself, Millie. Are you a college student? So what's your area of interest in college?
Biology major.
Oh wow, that was also my major too. It was very interesting, but very hard at times. So how do you feel about being a bio student?
Stressful.
It was very stressful for me as well. So do you do any extracurricular activities, or is there anything you do for fun besides studying? How is your sleep lately? Have you been sleeping okay?
I don't sleep a lot.
How long has that been going on?
A few months.
Would you describe it as trouble falling asleep or trouble staying asleep?
Both.
So you mentioned that you're a bio major. Do you do anything for fun? Any extracurricular activities in school? Any clubs?
No.
Did you used to before? Or are you recently losing interest?
I used to.
What you used to do?
Play volleyball.
Do you still find that interesting?
I don't play anymore.
Why'd you stop?
I don't have friends.
Did you meet anyone on the team that you were friends with?
Before. Not anymore.
Before, as in like before something happened, or before, as in earlier in your volleyball career?
Just last semester, we used to be friends, but now we're not close.
Does that make you feel any guilt? Do you ever feel excessive guiltiness for anything you did in the past that might have ended your friendship?
I just don't think that they like to be around me.
Help us understand, why would you think that?
They'll make plans and we'll hang out, but I don't think that they really want me there. They just invite me to be nice, but they don't actually want to see me.
Do you have any friends in your major or maybe at home that you turn to talk to?
What about your family?
I used to talk to my dad.
What happened?
Moved away because of me.
You guys still in conversation with each other, even though he's far away?
He calls, but I don't answer.
You say he moved because of you? Why do you feel that way?
I've ruined his marriage.
You mean him and your mom? What makes you think that?
I used to hear them fight about me all the time, and then they got divorced. So they must have gotten divorced because they were fighting about me.
It must be hard having that situation with your parents. Why do you think they were fighting about you?
I heard them fight about me because my mom called me stupid. My dad would defend me.
So it seems like you and your dad were pretty close. What about you and your mom? Do you talk to her?
No,
Why would she call you stupid? What do you mean?
because if I don't get A's, she tells me that's not good enough to be a doctor.
So you feel a lot of pressure to perform in school? Biology is a very challenging major. How are your grades so far?
Getting B's right now.
Do you have any trouble concentration in doing schoolwork?
It's like my mind won't stop thinking all the time, and I can't just focus on school like I used to.
How long have you been noticing this?
My parents got divorced.
And how long ago was that?
6 months.
So did you notice your grades dropped right after the divorce?
Around that time.
So how do you usually feel when you're not in a hospital? Do you feel agitated at all? Being in school, being at home?
I feel lonely.
What do you do whenever you feel lonely? Do you have anything that maybe makes you feel better?
I used to play volleyball, but now I don't have anything.
So you mentioned that you had some difficulty with your friends and family. Are you in a relationship with anyone, and do you feel safe in that relationship?
Have any?
Have you ever thought of hurting yourself? Can you tell me more about that?
It was the accident. It was when I tried.
How do you feel about what happened after the accident?
I can't even kill myself if I tried.
Would you ever consider yourself doing this again?
I don't know.
It must be so hard what you're going through, but just know we're here to help, so you can tell us anything. Have you ever tried before this accident?
The first time.
Did anything happen directly before the accident that made you decide to act on it?
I got a bad grade. I just decided to go drive. I wasn't planning on it before. I was driving and then I just kept thinking it'd be better if I wasn't around. Everyone's life would be better, easier. I wouldn't keep messing things up.
So going forth after you feel better and leave the hospital, do you have a plan to hurt yourself?
And it's important to recognize maybe those triggers like bad grades that cause you to have those feelings, because then in the future when something like that, say you get another bad grade or you think again you're having trouble socially, if that's something that typically makes you feel depressed, then it's important to recognize that so you can do something about that and seek help before you're ever in that place again. So next time you have any suicidal thoughts, do you have anyone maybe in particular, like a support person you could reach out to? If you don't have anyone in your personal life, we also have resources. We have hotlines, or you can call 911 or our office or the hospital anytime. Do you think that's something you'd be able to do? And I know you have a history of depression. Do you still see your psychiatrist?
He retired a few years ago.
And you haven't seen anyone since then? Do you feel like your depression medication has been working?
I don't know.
Do you take your medication regularly? on time. So you're not missing any doses.
How long have you been taking your Wellbutrin?
Five years.
So we can definitely talk to the doctor regarding your dosage and medication, see what works better. And we can offer you some resources and some contacts for a outpatient psychiatrist going forward. So this way you're not, left all by yourself.
Yeah, with a new medication that maybe would work better for you and getting you back in touch with a psychiatrist, I think we could definitely help you out.